Hi guys, I'm the Lag Dr. Clay Ballard, and today we're going to talk about fixing your slice. And this video is for those of you who've tried everything. You've tried coming from the inside, you've tried rolling your hands, you've tried all these drills and tips that everybody's told you to do before, and none of it has worked. We're going to talk about how your actual setup and the position you start with your body can greatly affect whether or not you're going to come over the top. It may be impossible to stop coming over the top with your setup position, and we're going to talk about that in this video. So stay tuned if you've been struggling with that over the top slice. So if that looks like you, this video is for you. Okay, so we've talked about you've been struggling with that over the top move and you're tired of doing it, you're hitting that slice to the right. Well, we need to get our body set up in the correct position to be able to make the proper motions with our arms and the club, or it's just going to be impossible. It's going to be very, very difficult to do. And it all starts with something we call axis tilt. And this is a video that I want you to work along with me. I'm going to ask you to stand up and go through a couple of these little drills. You can do it in your living room at home. You can do it at work as long as your boss doesn't find out. But we're going to get you in that position where your arms can start coming more from the inside. So one of the most common things that I see are people setting up with their spine too vertical. Worse than that, even sometimes leaning toward the target. So this would be if I'm going toward this direction, I'm leaning toward the target at address, it looks something like this. Well, I've set my body up in a position where it's very easy to come over the top. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here. I'm going to lean to the left or toward the target back this way, and now it's easy for me to come over the top in this swing and swing across the ball. What I need to do is get some axis tilt. So your spine is your axis in your swing, and we're going to tilt that away from the target. So what I want you to do here is go ahead and stand up. I want you to put if you don't have a club, put your fingers on your sternum and your belt buckle, and I want to tilt this away from the target until this line would make a line, and that would be about at the inside of my leg. That's the proper amount of axis tilt. So let me go over that again with the club here. Here's my club representing my spine, and I'm going to tilt this away from the target until it's hitting the inside of my leg. And go ahead and do this again. There's the tilt. Now we do this for a couple reasons. One, because your right arm is longer than your left and it needs to reach the club at address. So you're going to see pretty much all tour pros have this axis tilt at address. But two, it helps to combat that over the top move. And this is a proper fundamental in the golf swing. We've got to get our body set up in a way to where we can make a good golf swing. So here's what I want you to do to test this and to see just how important this is. Now I want you to exaggerate this. I want you to get as much axis tilt until this club would be well outside your left leg, and start making some swings with your arms. Now you'll notice when I'm doing this, I have a ton of axis tilt, how easy it is for me to come from the inside. Actually, it's the only way I can swing. I can only swing from the inside. If I try to swing from the outside with all that axis tilt, it's almost impossible. I feel like I'm swinging across my body and very uncomfortable. So go ahead and try that out. Too much axis tilt. You'll see how you can swing very easily from the inside of the ball. That would be exaggerated. And now let's go ahead and do it the other way, where we're going to lean too far this way. We're going to lean toward the target, and you're going to start to notice how when I lean toward the target now, it's easy for me to come over top of the ball and to slice across it. So for those of you struggling with that over the top, this could be very well what you're doing. So practice that over and over again. Go ahead and get up into your setup position. Put your club here. Tilt your entire spine until that hits the inside of your leg. Then we're going to go ahead and set up there, make a few practice swings, feeling like we're coming more from the inside. Once you've done this for a while, you're ready to go ahead and hit a couple of balls. You're also going to want to video this to make sure that you're actually keeping that tilt as you start your swing. I don't want you to do this and then as soon as you start your takeaway, get back vertical again, which I see some people do sometimes. So let's go ahead and try that out. I'm going to set up to this ball. I'm going to get my tilt. There we go. Now I'm tilted to the right a little bit. That's going to help me to swing a little bit more from the inside. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit one. All right, so a little bit of a draw. So that's as simple as it is when you're combating that over the top. That's the first thing you want to start out with. Get your body in a position where it can come from the inside, and it'll make things a whole lot easier. I hope you guys enjoyed this drill, and if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to attach a preview of a premium video. It's called the Over the Top Stick Drill. And actually on the full Rotary Swing website, we have an entire section dedicated just to over the top. It's going to walk you through each step of the way to fixing your over the top from setup takeaway, backswing, downswing, the whole thing. So I'll show you exactly what you need to do to combat that over the top move and get rid of it once and for all and start hitting those nice draws. So to get you started, I'm gonna offer this free bonus to you. There's gonna be a preview of a video that's gonna pop up here in a second. If you wanna watch that whole video, click in the link on the bottom right-hand side of your screen or down in the description if you're on a mobile device, and you can go straight to that video. When you sign up for your free membership, you'll be able to watch the entire thing. Also, be sure to post your comments, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. I'll try to get to all the questions that I can, and good luck with your golf game, and good luck fixing that over the top and enjoying this game and having a good time when you're out there playing golf. I'll talk to you guys soon. In this video, we're going to teach you to swing to the right. Now, we already mentioned that when we come over the top, this is mostly a right side dominant motion. So our right arm's trying to overtake the swing and we're swinging over the top. So the first thing we want to do is make some swings with the left hand only. So what I want you to do before we start doing that is to set this up correctly. I want you to put a stick about waist high, and I want it to be far enough out in front of you to where as you're coming through the shot, you could hit this stick. So I don't want to be standing back here and not be able to reach that stick. I want to be able to reach this in my club to hit it if I do this incorrectly. Then I'm going to set up to a ball that is in this line. I'm going to put my ball right here in the line. So if I hit this ball dead straight, it would hit the stick if it's going right toward the target. And now I'm going to start out with a parallel.